There we go. Ooh. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Thursday. For half of today, I thought it was Friday.
I've done that before.
Yeah, from about when I woke up, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I swore up and down it was Friday. Just get convinced. And I picked up my phone to check something, and I picked it up a dozen times at least earlier in the morning to do stuff. But this time I actually focused on the date and time on the front. I was like, oh, it's Thursday. So, it's been a weird day. I hope everybody's doing really, really good. Mr. Cutts, you're doing okay?
Yeah, reasonable. Not been a particularly interesting day, but not been bad at all.
Cool. Well, we have Kugus watching us already, and I think there's a werewolf out there somewhere. I don't know if you noticed, we have a plethora of jungle now. Like, specifically, most of the areas that were still plains or similar have been jungled. Thanks to a certain Mr. Dark Preacher. He came over here and ran his terraformer, and everything is uniform and nice. We don't have a corner of plains right over here.
Yeah, make sure you don't put any grass in the middle of the bay, though, at any point on a ship or anything, because it's still shrubland here. In some places.
Yeah, there's
I
a
don't think
couple
that'll
of...
be a problem, though.
Well, that's the thing, though. There's a couple of spots, but I don't think that there's a difference in the grass. Like...
There is, but it's blurred, so...
Where is it? I just found I found a shrubland a moment ago. Can't remember. It was right over here somewhere. It's probably like one square, and I've already lost it. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like with on the edge here, there's some. I think that's mostly the color difference because it's blurring from beach. Yeah, no, I made the stuff like the shrubland in ATG very similar. So the entire point was that the blobs didn't look too bad, but some of them were particularly different, like swamps.
Yes. Well, swamps and plains were pretty different from jungles and shrubland. So everything here is jungle or shrubland. So I think we're probably going to be okay. I think it's going to be a much closer match than the jarring difference that even I could tell going from jungle to plains. So, yeah. Or was it forest? I can't remember. I think it was forest. Over here
Well,
somewhere.
either way, it would be the same with plains as well. The jungle is a lot more bold color than the others are, which are closer to grey.
Yeah. Oh, fire's lurking. Okay. Yeah, see over here, jungle, and then it goes into shrubland. And I can kind of see where the line starts on the grass. Kinda.
It's obvious in terms of saturation.
Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. What kind of cow are you?
You eat matter or something?
Creosote oil.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay. Anyway. So we have a particular project for this evening. Mr. Eridani Tribal is going to be a little late, but he's supposed to be joining us here in a few minutes.
So we have that pumping thing.
Do we have that pumping things? Mr. Eridani Tribal was supposed to go make that. I don't know if he did, and he stored it somewhere. Let me check the chests. I'm not seeing any in these two.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So I think one of us is going to have to go back and do that, at least. Give me just a second here. Hey, Donny Mims, Pirate of Old, how are you? And Kugus and Night Pirate and Dark Preacher. It took forever to get done. Yeah, what was it, a day and a half, something like that? The terraforming stuff. It's kind of slow.
Mine, fair enough, it's a big area.
Yeah, it is a big area. It's a very big area, so. Okay, did you go to... You want me to go do it, the pumping stuff, or are you going to go do it?
I assume it's been made. I haven't seen it in any of the crates yet. He might just have it on him in his inventory.
I don't know. We have a whole bunch of torches that are going to go up in the flood. This has been bugging me. I need to get rid of this block. Oop. Okay. So,
Oh, my inventory was sorted. I don't like that.
What is it, the R key? Do you unmap that? Or, I mean, you don't unmap that, or what?
I'd forgotten to, because, of course, new computer, new setup, all the keybinds are reset.
Right, yeah. Okay, so for those of you playing on at home, we have a wall right here that is separating what will be filled with water by what is filled with water. We're going to get a pump and set it up with some kind of power. I hadn't actually thought about that, but how do we want to power the pump?
That is a good question. Maybe the windmill. I don't think it'll require much.
No, it probably won't. Honestly, we could probably just build a giant battery and run it off that.
Yeah, that's probably the most sensible way, really. It'll have most throughput.
Yeah. Aerodynamic Tribal is okay. There's an air quality problem in his neck of the woods because of the fires in BC, British Columbia. But he is actually a state and a half away, technically speaking. Miss Morby would be closer, and even she is well away. So, yeah.
State and a half. Where's he at?
He's in Oregon.
Yeah.
So there's all of Washington State that would have to go through first before crossing into well over, I think, half of Oregon before it got to him. So, yeah, he's pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm quite sure he'll appreciate that. Yeah. So,
of the small percentage of the states I actually know where they are, those two are one.
Well, I mean, the left side's pretty simple. It's California, Oregon, and Washington. That's it.
Exactly.
It's not like
stuff like.
It's not like
kind
the
of
East
down
Coast.
below.
Yeah, it's not like, the East Coast. There's, I don't know, 9, 10, 12 states going up that. So it's crazy.
Oh, the top right's just like, nah.
Yeah. I live here. I don't even know the top right that well. Okay, so we are going to... I'm going to need some sand on me and some gravel on me. Whoa. We're zipping our all
should probably fill it before knocking out the walls.
What, with water?
Oh yeah, it'll be easier if it...
Oh, yeah. No, I figure we're going to pump it full of watery goodness first, then take the water down, and then it'll just cross connect. My big
Squid Squad.
The Squid Squad, yes. Then we have to kick in with the Squid Squad and do some backfilling, which is what I'm prepping for right now. Because we're going to need some...
Really? I don't think there's going to be much filling needed to be done.
Well, we've got the gravel basin that I think is actually on the same level that sand is on the beach.
Oh, I figure the point is it would be digging out and knocking all the sand out, so it's that level out to sea.
Well, yeah, we're going to dig down to the appropriate level, but I think the level where we have gravel is, I think, on that same level is sand once we cross connect it.
Well, it's going to be stone anyway for most part. Until it's, we're going to take an extra layer out.
So I'm just getting some sand and some gravel, for the sake of having some made.
Why not actually trail the gravel all the way out there and bring it down into the deep ocean bit where it turns into gravel?
Yeah, I kind of figured we would cross-connect the gravel areas as best as possible. But for the most part, the plan this evening is we get the pump that Mr. Cutts is working on. We are going to fill this up, so it should be the water comes right up to on this side, the same level where it is here. And then we'll break down this barrier wall and then cross-connect these two areas. We'll basically get this contouring and connect it to there, and then dig out this big trench here, and then cross-connect the contouring here to here, etc., etc. So that is... See, I put away the sand, and I already need a stack of it. Come here. Just a little bit. I don't need a ton. Mr. Aridani. Joining the game.
Yep.
Aridani.
Got a pump and stuff.
Do you have a pump and stuff?
I completely forgot to do it yesterday.
Okay, so continue with your task, Mr. Cutts. Yes, okay.
Well, I mean, at the moment, basically waiting on the The water, aren't we? So,
Is it waiting on the tank to fill up or what?
no, I mean, like, I assume that you said that with the pump. I mean, I'm just waiting for that place to fill up. We need that before we do any more on it, don't we?
Apparently, you and me are talking different languages today. We
I'm
need
confused.
a pump made and brought over here, so that we can then fill up the bay with water.
Yes. So that hadn't been made yet,
No.
Mr. Aerodome.
Nope.
You haven't done your job.
I have some of it. I have the outlet done. I have the pump done. Yep.
Okay. Well, any way that we can get water. I mean, I don't know whether we have another thing. We might not even need a pump, in so much as if we have like an infinite water source or something, we can pull from
You're
that.
about to say.
If there's a block there.
Well, isn't the pump the thing that? What's the thing that puts the water back into the world?
Fluid outlet.
Okay, that's what we need.
Yeah, we also need a supply of water to fill it with.
I figured you could just stick some piping over an infinite water source. Can you not do that?
Yeah, but I mean the actual pump will pull water out of the thing, so it has to be set up so that it will take it. We probably shouldn't put it in the sea just in case it gets messy. Put it in like a pond.
We can do that. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, we've got a pond right next to it, I think.
We.
Have any fluid ducts? We do.
Yeah, I think it's around.
Yeah, there's.
24.
Let me. Dig some of the bits out of this.
There's always the aqueous accumulator.
I was actually thinking that, yeah.
It's probably easier if we have that dumped stuck in water, then it won't actually pull from the water itself.
You could do
Yeah,
that to
yeah,
a temporary holding tank.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just pull it straight to the outlet. Pipe it out of one into the other.
Either way.
Flash frame. Iron. Here.
I wonder how fast you can push it. So I'll make some of them as well, I guess. You can have lots of them.
Dum-dum.
Try and limit it on the outlet flow.
Need analog coffee. I'm old school like that. What are you talking about, Breach? Hey, Speedster, what's going on? Yes, we could do an XU2 fluid node, but we would have to make some power infrastructure some more power infrastructure that we don't have for the XU2 power system.
Well, only if you put lots of upgrades in it to make it go faster.
No, you have to have at least enough spare points right to have it interacting with the world, because that is an actual upgrade that requires points.
Oh, like that, yeah.
Yes.
I thought you meant like off an accumulator or whatever.
No. What are we doing? I am a chicken, and I'm doing chickeny things. Actually, I'm not doing chickeny things. We are making a custom pirate bay. We're making a big bay right here that's going to get filled in with water, and we're going to cut the landscape back behind it, and we're going to make some really nice contoured jungle. It's going to look cool. But right now, we need to get that pit right here that I'm looking at filled with water. That's the task.
Wait, that was Steve.
What'd you say?
So I pick up ingots. Wait, that's steel. It's like having to cope with the same problems that you have with ingots.
Steel and iron is to you like most of them are to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. You have the flower magic. What about a vessel of infinite water? Don't have one made. I do not think I have the runes made right now to create one. Could make one, but we were planning otherwise, so I did not account for having to make one right now. Demonic barrels are a thing. They are a thing, but we don't need to store the water. We just need to move it. Probably stick an
Right here,
aqueous
right
accumulator right here. And then run some piping up to the actual outlet thing, which will be right over here. And it'll just work west, basically. If that makes any kind of sense. So we really don't need, if we needed any kind of buffering for the water, it needs to be teensy weensy, like, you know, a default level.
Basic tank.
Yeah, a basic tank, something really simple. It does not need to be huge at all.
Okay, so right here is water level. Yes.
The water itself needs to be 1 block above the sand edge.
Yep.
Be careful, I don't know whether it puts water below itself at the same level as itself.
Just real quick.
Does that thing require power?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one problem solved.
Just dump water.
Did you perchance make an aqueous accumulator?
I did.
I have another 4.
Awesome.
Aqueous accumulators?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be nice and fast then.
What?
Hope you got the ducts for this.
I do believe it starts at its level. Yeah, it works on the same level that it operates at. Oh,
Okay.
right before I forget.
Yeah, so we need to move it up 1.
Werewolf says the IE pump is not easy to figure out. Look, it took us less than 30 seconds. How cryptic and weird.
Well, we don't have an eye pump.
Oh, the pump. Yeah, that's right, not the outlet thing. Yeah.
Got any more of those ducts?
I have a couple more. Hold on.
I'm collecting the torches again. I don't know.
Gonna need like 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have 10.
Yeah, I've used the pump to actually move liquids out of an area into a container. I've done that with lava with IE before. It didn't seem that confusing to me.
Keyboard's not yours, dog. I can seem to aim today.
Hey, Azar, what's going on?
There.
I really hope this thing has a... I thought this thing has like a range. That was a lot more than that.
Yeah.
I thought it was meant to be like effectively unlimited like the pump. Certainly not that tiny anyway.
Effectively, quote unquote.
Well, if that's the case, this is very ineffective. To the manual.
Let's recheck it. Put it back down and see if it'll do a recheck. It's got no right-click interface. I do not see where you would actually put upgrades into it.
Yeah, I don't think it's needed.
Maybe it's too big of an area. I still figure it would go out to maximum. Whee.
It doesn't say whether or not.
It says up to its own height level, but it doesn't suggest how far wide. perhaps if it was like over an area that wasn't kind of like immediately on the ground, if it was out in the middle of it, it would fill up the area around it. Because it only has to fill the area immediately around it for this to be up to its own height, doesn't it? So.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it's you. I was like, what the hell's happening over there?
I'm happening.
The pump is working.
Like, despite being not there anymore.
It's just that good. It's so effective, it never stops. Figure we got so many of these stupid water eggs sitting around at home, I might as well at least get started doing something with them.
Yeah.
Let's see. So much water.
Can you stick some up here?
You what?
Can you stick some water up here in this this tub?
We both floating tub.
Ran out of eggs. See. Go back and get all these torches that got washed away.
I have a bucket on me. Somehow no. With all the other crap.
I'm gonna go sleep real
Maybe
quick.
it's in the shulker box. Nope, not in there either.
We probably are gonna have to move it out just move it along, into along a length of pipe, night part. Yes.
I think I put it one too low. Not that that really matters.
Yeah.
Oop, back to the Pirates Cove. Yay. Up on there, and there, and there, and there. Oh, right, I need to come over here and do. I don't know. We'll see if that helps.
Looks like the top one isn't for. I don't know.
You want it surrounded all the way? Actually, I can't. I could do there, there.
Oh, hey, it looks like it's actually doing it.
There we go.
Like, I'd set them all to have a... Yeah, it looks like it's been more serious now.
More for serious?
Yeah, look at it go. I want to get some more fluid duct. I can't be bothered to move the tub again.
No, I'm about to say it. Let's head back and make more fluid duct.
It's doing something. I mean, that is for sure. It just seems to be spreading out.
Yeah, but if you look, it's actually placing it around the bottom layers first.
Yes.
So hopefully it'll eventually get the whole thing.
Eventually.
Yeah, still better than filling it by hand.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing anyway.
I'll be right back.
I remember once upon a time when I was making a certain volcano base a long, long time ago. I had a lot of water mistakes. This is in 1.6.4. And water physics were even more broken then than they are now. And I had a lot of water weirdness where I would dig out certain parts of the underground landscape and it wouldn't fill back in. It was really strange.
Can't hear it doing anything anymore.
Doot, 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 doot. Let's see. It's gonna be hilarious if this actually makes it worse.
It might be. It kind of stopped partway through.
I'll just pick it up and put it back down. I will stop and I will sit here and stare at it momentarily. It's doing something.
I think it waits until the flowing has stopped spreading.
Yeah, it waits for the flowing to update or something.
Which may be when you were placing all the stuff around is why it was stopping. Because it's all still like flowing down and stuff.
We've got squid.
Yeah. The ever-present problem.
Yeah. Okay. This is the kind of thing you record in time lapse.
Yep.
So exciting, like watching the bathtub fill, says the preacher. Are you using top tier water eggs, or is there a difference? No, the water eggs are the same. The difference is the chickens. The only difference with top tier versus bottom tier chickens is how quickly they produce what they produce and how often they'll do breeding checks. That's it. Mechanism used to have a good filler. Also, hey, Vagrant made it back again. Hey, Guardian, what's going on? Yeah, I do agree with you, Guardian. There's a lot of the basic stuff that if I couldn't get it, like, for the longest time, what was it called? The floodgate in Buildcraft.
Yep.
That was my go-to because it seemed like the code behind it was very well done. So I used it quite a bit to fill in areas. But there was a point where I think it wasn't 1710. I think Buildcraft existed for 1710. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But 194 is when it stopped existing. 110 it doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while, but I stopped using it 1710, started using other stuff. Like, I think there is now, but for the longest time, there was not an equivalent of that kind of a block in Ender.io. One of the other tech mods I used to use. I don't even think that Thermal Expansion has one.
No.
Yeah,
No.
So it's kind of a rare animal. There's not a lot of mods that have that equivalent.
It's not an easy one to make.
Yeah. Yes, the fluid checking the region edges and stuff like that. I know that kind of code cannot be simple, so.
And yeah, Mechanism didn't even add fluid pleasure, the fluid filling block, until more recent versions. I'll say more recent thing.
Yeah. Is that Starclock's coffee, Vagram? You're very, very keen on that brand name, Night Pirate. This is I can't remember. I don't know if this is the Ethiopian dark roast or if it's the Colombian medium roast. Can't remember. It's good, whatever it is. I miss the water outlet from Red Power sometimes. I miss a few things from Red Power, then I remember a lot of the performance issues. And then, oh god, oh god. Hello, E. Johnson. What's happening? We're watching water fill up a giant bathtub. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun as fun as watching the veritable paint dry. I'm just gonna.
I think it might have stopped again.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not clicking on things. Not my fault.
No, I think it might be just filled
Area?
up too much around the top area again.
I do. Whee!
Oh, hey, there's another one. Yeah.
Yep. Get some more. Figured why not?
I'm surprised you didn't make the other ones. I thought we had Invar chicken now.
I just grabbed the first thing I saw. So.
Whee!
Do you have
Yeah.
a magnet or something?
For me? Yeah, I have a magnet. I'll turn it off.
Oh.
Fluid outlet. There we go. I dropped it down here somewhere. Where do you want to put it down?
At the end of here.
But oh, okay, over here. Just stick it on the bottom?
Yep.
Okay. Good grief.
Good thing I made the extra accumulators at this rate.
I was just about to say, I wonder if you're overrunning your water supply too much.
No, no. The pipes seem full.
Buildcraft does exist again. Not sure 110 or 111. I think it was 111 that was being worked on as a preliminary, like super early version. I don't know if it ever actually came to fruition though. But yeah. With multiples, it is going pretty quick, but...
It's certainly a hell of a lot faster than it would have been for us to fill it ourselves.
Yeah. And more neatly.
Love the bucketing noises it makes.
That one might be done. Near enough. Well, a little while more, I guess. I think we need some more duct to go sideways.
I don't know. And that's
I think that Mine Factory Reloaded had a block similar to this. I think.
why.
I know it had one called the Fountain eventually that you could actually pump fluid out from it.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a relatively recent addition.
Yeah, it was towards the later end of things, but I think the Fountain was bottom up, if I remember right. Not top down, like
It's a
these
weird
are.
one. How do you limit it?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think you said to unplug it or something. I seem to remember it was called a fountain specifically because it went up like a fountain.
Oh, it just placed blocks on top of itself instead, didn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Should cause a bit of a spread. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Whoa.
the mechanics, if we put it, if they touch, it'll spread however wide it is. So, like, if we have them linked along at right angles, like if you put one in between here, move this one.
It's actually starting to look like a bay, dare I say.
This will do another big spread.
From the map, at least it is.
Here. Oh.
Slightly too far apart. Both count. Oh no, I did eventually.
Discord's picking me up. Am I quiet, guys?
Is there something going on with the Discord connection for Eridani Tribal? Maybe?
Can you guys hear me?
I can't hear you, but periodically your audio is cutting out every once in a while.
Okay.
I don't hear that. That might be on your end.
Hello, Fanatic Smile. Yeah, periodically on my end, his sentences will cut out a little bit early.
random ducks.
Bring the tip it down a tiny bit. Go.
Yeah, one thing I'm gonna do.
I'm also being more quiet. Bro, it's still warm. Still smoky as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good grief.
I'm just thinking that this ridge in the middle of the water. I think we're gonna need more fluid ducts.
I'm not sure we'll need them at the same time though. Like these far ones aren't currently doing anything. So if we move the pipes around a bit, it'll should be able to reach everywhere. I think. Maybe excluding this far end.
There is 2 extra fluid outlets.
Shame you can't have them take in from the side, otherwise you could just slap a, put one near an edge and slap a aqueous accumulator on the side.
If you use the engineer's hammer on it, you can change.
Yeah, I think that's between open and closed for directional filling, not between input-output.
Werewolf says we should make a building with the water bowl on top of it and call it the bird bath. Cuts left the game.
Wow, Minecraft crashed.
Not my fault.
So yes, I'd like to view the crash report. That's why I'm clicking view crash report, but it's not showing anything. Thermodynamics crash.
Interesting.
We are in need of an update, so that does not entirely shock me.
It was something to do with checking whether I was holding a wrench while looking at a duct.
Oh.
Apparently somehow got a null pointer, which I'm not really sure what could possibly have been null at that point, because the block wasn't, and the wrench was in my hand. So whatever. Thankfully, it doesn't take nearly as long to start up again as it did before.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's still quite a while. I don't have it on the SSD, but yeah, because I'm keeping that for the system memory and everything. Swap drive.
I do kind of wonder what would happen if we dropped the barrier. How much of this water would cross connect and propagate?
Very little.
You think?
Well, actually, there's stuff at the top. Maybe. I don't know. It's the main thing is it needs to have the water underneath it. Otherwise, that would have already cross-connected. So there has to be, it only spreads if it's on top of a solid block or water source, which is why the other ones are useful, because they're filling from the bottom up.
Speaking of, Eric Donnie, where did you go?
I'm back at the coop.
Oh, okay.
Don't more stuff.
Because this has stopped. There's cuts. And I don't have any fluid duct on me.
Point like this where I wish I had night vision, because it's really hard to see the pipes underwater.
I have night vision on my helmet. You want to swap these real quick or what?
No, I've got the bits. You can see them in silhouette if you're low enough down against the light. I guess that's the advantage of being like half a block high.
Hello, Iron Eagle. What's going on? Yeah. Hmm. You need me to comb the bottom of the magnet real quick or what?
No, I've already got them.
Whee!
Really? It's not going to fill that bit? Oh, come on.
The corner?
It's so close as well.
Got parts over here it's not even doing.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting more duct there, Danny.
Yep.
Cool.
Heck.
Yeah, Night Pirate asks, now that your biome's been changed to jungle, will you get ocelot spawning? Yeah, I actually had one right over here when I logged in. Zipping around. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Actually, I'm going to sleep first. There we go. And yeah, I have seen, I mean, the rest of this was jungle back here. But right up here at the front, there was an ocelot running around right in this little stretch when I logged in, and it took off back that direction.
Doing? Oh, adding more.
Yep.
I don't think that's the problem. The pipes are full.
Well, just in case.
What are you?
I have a couple more accumulators.
Come on. You got a thing right here next to you. You broke it and replaced it. How come it's not doing anything?
It's already surrounded up to its own height.
Oh,
That's the annoying part. Come on.
Oh, let's do it that.
Can you just like fill that bit in quick, like with a water egg, like one layer down?
Let me get a whole bunch more. And I don't think I can because it's not one layer down, it's two.
Well, no, you don't need to fill the top one. You need to fill one of the blocks underneath it, because that's what's stopping it from filling in.
It should just fill those blocks underneath it, but yeah.
Well, no, that's the thing. They don't fill downward. They only fill horizontal. It's still flowing water if you just fill the top layer. That's why it didn't spread.
Hang on a sec.
There we go. It filled it by putting a thing in. Oh, I think it died again. Yep,
What did?
same crack.
Maybe you should put the wrench away or something.
I was using the wrench to take apart pipes.
There's your problem. Did that get that area? That got that area. Okay. Let me go dunk back over here. Greater C.
Let's join the game. No?
Okay, let me do that.
Oh, there it goes. I was.
Yeah, I'm trying to kickstart it in certain places. There we
Ominous
go.
breathing noise entered the chat.
Down. Right.
Whoa, there we go. Yep. Whoosh. So how is our favorite squid this fine evening?
I'm doing all right.
Cool.
Just logged in. Any particular need me to bring?
A bucket? Question mark? Otherwise, just bring your beautiful self.
Digging tools. We're going to be moving a lot of stone and sand.
Yeah.
I can do
Hey,
that.
Arseg. What's going on?
I was scared my replacement would be Ferg.
I was rewatching old Coop Life and remembered you were looking for one. What? Did you ever find an artist for your 3D chicken? No, I did not. I need to find somebody that could do a kind of a 3D-ish look. It doesn't have to actually be 3D, but I mean, you know, a flat drawing of a 3D chicken, if they can do one. It has to be unique, specifically because we can't just reskin or, you know, trace the Mojang stuff. That's not kosher. Whoa, there we go. Something happened.
Happened was my
Did they
magnet
get
on.
destroyed if you use a pickaxe on them or something?
I have my magnet on. 1 second. I'm fixing that.
I have my magnet off for once.
You have those ducts.
There we go.
I am making a wall.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm just gonna keep a stack of copper and glass on me.
Hmm.
There it goes.
Where it goes.
There it goes.
I mean, it's fine back here. We got it all evened out. Then we kind of hit the edge over here where we weren't pumping. It's just this one spot here on this side that's being a pain in the buttocks.
Yep. I tried using one of these to fill in a room in my base, and it took some doing.
Well, it's only meant for filling up to itself, isn't it? So. We have a ridiculous number of, like, the vents.
Wow. The aqueous accumulator farm is loud.
I
Glub,
can
glub.
hear it.
Yeah, glub glub.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly I feel like I'm in a Jules Verne novel.
It's just 20,000 leagues of sea.
Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna stick a pump over here? Or?
Yeah, it's not quite close enough. I'm out of duct.
I got more. One.
Oh, it's not being used over here anyway. I'll just take these apart.
Like I have a lot of duct.
Duct and cover?
Duct and duct.
You guys filling the cave in?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
There.
They left a spot. I think that's
What?
an egg job. It's a one
Hashtag,
block gap.
hashtag egg job.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Let me go get some more of those things real quick. Hold on. I actually had an idea.
Should only need one, I think.
Okay, somewhere around here. I think. We have butterflies in our coop. Humbug. Oh. Yes. Ender bucket. Ta-dam.
Plot twist, bucket of eggs.
Bucket of egg. Ugh. Gross. Um.
Now, that's the thing. It's like, you know how it with the ender bucket, it's attached to the tank, and you decant liquid from the tank, right? So what if you had one that was a bucket of eggs, and every time you did it, it like threw an egg, but the egg was from the ender chest?
You're weird.
With endless snowballs attached to one of the glacial precipitator machines. Endless snowball cannon.
I'm trying to see if I can make source blocks all the way across the bottom here. I know this is probably riveting live stream, but it's got to be done. And then we're going to contour.
So you know how you said that all those the accumulators should be enough? They're not enough.
Well, I mean, that is in a situation where we have a bazillion grates. When we had like 3 grates, it was more than enough.
Oh, we have like 12 grates down, and yeah, trying to get this cave filled in, I'm getting no water flow.
Oh, it's night time. Let me go sleep. Sleepy, sleepy.
It's been nighttime a while.
Yeah.
The night vision spoils you.
Well, the fact that there is no spawning on the bottom of the bay now is what the big indicator for me is. Or was. You know, you look across the bottom of it and it was like, you know, oh, zombies and skeletons. I need to go sleep.
Yeah, I think it filled in this direction as far as we can go because we don't have any pipe.
Isn't like the only area we need to fill over here where I am?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
until the pipe is reclaimed from the cave, we can't really push any further.
Yeah, I'll bring it back up.
Oh, okay. Wait, is the cave filled?
Cave is built.
Ooh, I want to go
What's
see.
going on here?
What, where?
Oh. Yeah, that's one too high.
Oh, whoops.
I didn't recognize you from one of the squid that bit. No, that's worse.
Okay. Something's. I hate water physics.
You just need to like put one in that layer that your head is in now. Like the. No.
Ah. Okay,
And then probably one in the layer below you now. Like here.
There we go.
So they won't feel anything nearby.
cool, the cave's underwater. I'm not gonna break
Yeah, I
down.
have about a stack and a half. A stack and a half of duck. And 2 more fluid out.
We probably want to start just piping it north. That way.
Pretty much.
Spartan Rug says, "Can I join?" No. Joining a live stream that says just spontaneously asking, never gonna get you to join. Sorry.
I'm gonna do it from down the end here though instead. Just a straight line.
Yeah.
So let's self-solve that problem.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Well-
what on earth are you doing? You missed a piece. Nope.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it.
The
It's hard
squid,
to see.
the
I
squid
got it.
stole it.
I'm trying to throw it. Where'd you go?
It's okay.
Where did you go?
He's up and out.
Oh.
I think I still see the name tag though. I don't see anybody. Except on the map. There you are.
So where's the rest of that stack, or have you already used it?
No. One. Drop it right.
The squid don't know water. What? I need more coffee. Burp faster, dang you. Yeah. I sympathize.
One of those.
I'm on the back end of bottom of this mug, and I need to brew some more. Woo, look at it go. Okay, so once this
There it goes.
once this gets done, the marginally, and I do stress marginally, more interesting part will start.
When we all become squid. And spend our time digging in the murky depths.
Murky for you, maybe.
We have a plum.
Aha! So we do.
We have what?
Oh, well.
Mr. Atomic, what's going on? It's
Mr. Atomic, when he is literally Mr. Blob.
Yeah. Atomic Blum says, it's everyone. Pretty much. We are filling in a man-made or chicken and spider-made bay with water. And we're going to break down the dams and cross-connect all the coastlines and make it look like it actually maybe belongs here, question mark? So, yeah.
Except for a few spots are going to bother me.
A few spots need fixing, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't have the tools to do so.
To do what? Where? Who? Do I need to... Oh, that needs to be... Whoa! Not this loud. Okay, here we go. And here's the cascade. Woohoo! I love when those layers start perpetuating.
It'll go the other way as well. Watch this when it goes both directions. It's a couple more blocks and it'll link up. Actually, the bit underneath isn't there, so it's not going to spread that way much, is it? Oh, there we go.
Ooh, okay. The wave. Do I need to...
Put one down at the bottom in that corner underwater and it'll spread as well.
Thought I did. Oh god, something happened.
Probably a few in that bottom corner down here that you're doing. Yeah. Looks like down here in this 3 needs 1 or 2.
Why is that not working?
You're not close enough.
No, I'm trying to... I'm holding shift and space at the same time, and it should lock me in place, but it's drifting me upwards. Okay, where do
There we go.
Did it
You got
cross? Okay. We actually do have an ender tank at home for water, and we had an ender bucket being used for another purpose, so I redid it for this.
Yeah,
So
this
we
corner
have
just needs doing now, and there's a couple of places here and there otherwise, but basically done. There's a bit on the back end of the breaker island that needs fixing as well.
Got 2 spots over here. You fix them. And it should be perfect.
Wait a minute, back into the breaker island. What? Oh, okay, there's that. There's that. So I'm looking at the breaker island. I think I see what you're talking about. But tons of these are already source blocks.
Yeah, but there's a row of like 2 wide by like 8 long that aren't.
Yeah, but they're not directly above 1 block of ground. I'm trying to fill in the spots.
Yeah, it means the water underneath it isn't source block either.
The only way I ever managed to fix that was to have blocks above it and then like butt it underneath the blocks.
You should be able to. It should be doing by placing water into where there's flowing
there we
source
go.
blocks at the bottom.
I think I got it.
Looks good over here.
Whoa, wait a minute. There's a spot over here. Okay, got that one. Yeah, you have to go all the way down to the bottom, basically. The bottom
One
right.
here.
One
Oh,
right
where?
there.
Right, who went where?
Sure.
Oh,
Got it.
Wish I had known that when I was filling in that room.
okay. Is that everything?
Nope, far corner, right at the western end.
Oh, over here. Yeah, okay. We'll go over here. Make some water source blocks.
Be right in one of the corners. There we go.
It was not right in one of the corners. It was in the middle.
No, I mean the corner of the, like where the water was high.
Oh, okay, yeah. Got that. Got that. Now we got this spot. And we need to do...
Oh,
Is that it?
the niggas aren't this meant in this bad over.
I think that's all of it over here. Okay.
I think that might be all of it full stop, but I can't really tell because it's the middle of the night.
No sleep.
Go sleep. Dang it.
My turn.
Just standing on the pillow.
Yep.
Okay.
Cave again. Sure.
So now the fun part, I'm going to start disconnecting the dam.
Knock out all the pipe again.
Yeah.
Let me put my magnet back on. I have a battle rent. Oh, never mind. You got it.
Yeah, you grab it. I'll dig it.
Yes.
Okay, that's bizarre.
What?
The breaking particles on the pipes look like the inside of the nests.
They are.
Yeah, they do.
That's exactly what texture it is.
Dun, dun, dun. That already looks so much better. It's just
You
gonna
see why
get
I wanted to
even
fill it in before doing the shoreline?
Do what?
You see now why I wanted to fill it in before doing the shoreline, so we had a better idea of how it would look.
No, filling it in. Oh, not really, because to me, it was going to look like this with or without the water in it. That make sense? Having to fill it before doing the actual land part of the coastline is that's a little beyond me. But hey, whatever. I'm gonna go back to digging some more of this western side, this western retaining wall. Didn't know you could fix that, said Atomic Bomb. What are you talking about? Hello, Spirit List. Sorry I missed your name. What's going on? Wouldn't it be funny if items could be rendered while in animal form? I wish. That would be awesome. There was an alternate mod that we were going to be using instead of Metamorph called, Possessed. And Possessed actually renders the items in your hand. So you could run around as a chicken with a big pickaxe on one side. It was kind of funny. I thought it was clever and quaint. But that's not the way... What'd you say?
It is time to squid, and I can't do the flying while squid. You go slower than with the flight ring.
I imagine it wouldn't do much underwater.
Actually, that's not true.
I go faster flying underwater with the spider than I do with squid.
It gives you better control even below water. You get better movement controls. The Supremium armor that I am wearing gives me I don't know if we're gonna
this one
need that, so I'm just gonna backfill that for now. The Supremium armor, I fly just as quick, pretty much above or below water. So, okay, I think.
Yeah, I'm doing squid because of the night vision.
I have night vision. I'm not hearing the chicken squawking, so I'm just gonna stay as chicken for now.
Yeah, you don't hear the chicken squawking.
Do you guys?
No, though not right now because I'm not close enough. But yeah, I do hear it. I did hear it earlier.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, hang on a sec. Oop, there we go.
I heard it earlier.
How you can hear me?
Yeah, I heard it from Aridani.
No, I'm all.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go back to chicken because the controls are so weird and the mining speed is slower as a squid. Okay.
Oh, it looks so much better.
What is a squid?
No, the
Oh, just having the retaining wall disappearing?
yeah.
Yeah, it looks a lot better above waterline. I do have a magnet turned on.
I'm gonna head back and dump all his boxes from the respective house.
Yeah, underwater movement in squid is really weird in Metamorph. It does not feel natural or squid-like to me. Let's see. Can I do... Whoop. Yeah, I don't have a down key.
You have to just point and go.
There we go. Much better. Empowered tools for the win.
I don't have enough power actually to get into that.
Discord is definitely breaking up for me, so.
Part of, I mean, I do have a bad internet connection, but
Yeah, it's just you.
Dun-dun-dun. Turn that off. Get rid of those. I'm going to go over here and get the pick out. Clear this, then we can take another look at things. Oh, I am full. Okay.
You're getting followed by blocks.
Yeah, a little trail of things. I'm gonna do that. Go above water level for just a second. Yeah, it looks a lot better not having those walls. Suddenly, it looks like a proper bay. And then this is what we're going to be doing over here on the far side. What, Mr. Cuts? I'm squinting. Yeah, wow, you have a lot of blocks sitting down over there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna... No, I'm gonna put those in there. More sand. We're probably gonna need somewhere. Let's put that there.
I hear a witch laughing.
Now I'll put that there. Sure, whatever. Woo! I'm supposed to be partial to sheep or something, so I'm going to have to deny your claims. What? I've painted myself into some kind of a stereotype, says Atomic Blom. You're the one that made sheep's chiselable, Blom. You're the one that painted yourself into that corner. He says, honestly, if I had time to plan the Coop Life server, I would be an infiltrator sheep. Yeah, if you... the TNT sheep are hilarious. I see them being used for war. It's not pretty. There is a sheep, I think it's nicknamed the infiltrator sheep, where if you chisel it with a specific block, it looks like a sheep wearing a chicken costume. If that makes sense. That is the infiltrator sheep, basically. So this is what Cuts is doing. Let me do a flyby on here with magnet turned on.
Please, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I got some, but I need to trash theirs.
Yeah, it's trash can.
Yeah, we got like ender pouches attached to the bag. The trash can there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, right. I need to hang on a sec. I need to. Right one? Yep, that's the right one.
I like how you still get the walking bob when you just kind of slide.
Yeah, the walking noise when you're on the floor is funny.
I'm gonna. There we go.
I will say Aquafinity on my helmet has been helping a lot. Is digging underwater.
Yep, that's what I've got.
What do I actually need to be digging then?
Well, at the moment, this area needs to kind of be leveled to the level of the outside. The idea is to bring the shore down so it still slopes around both sides, but it has the baseline of it is the height of the bay.
Periodically, I see a squid nearby and I have to check for a name tag. Okay. Yeah. You can see... If you start to look at what we're doing, you'll see that we're basically connecting some of the contours of the coast outside the bay to inside. We turn off empowered. Turn this back just a little bit.
Here's that witch.
It's in a tunnel underground somewhere, I'm quite sure. Okay, yeah, we need to lob
Pick up
this
my stuff again.
The view angles when you are a squid are completely off as well for using the hammer.
It's
You
weird.
can see completely the wrong angles.
Nighttime, I'm gonna go sleep. There's a whole bunch of cakes over here. Whose idea was that?
Fine. I'm going back and getting food.
That's just a squid.
You have to ask.
Yeah, see, this still looks goofy. Put that there. That looks less goofy. And then let's get some sandstone. Put that right there. Put some sand right there. Okay. Just gonna resign to make checking noises, sorry. Squid is too weird. Okay, there's that. Means I can blast out the rest of this now. What's
Oh,
wrong?
that's the wrong angle.
I went back to being a chicken.
Yeah, just go back to being
That's all right.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
I've got to get Aqua Affinity something on me. Taking underwater so slow.
I want a spare helmet and go back to my base and get one for you.
That would be awesome.
Pro tip, it's faster if you're standing on the bottom.
Yeah, don't dig and swim. Also, pro tip, you can't stand on the bottom if you're a squid.
No, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm not having problems with dig speed here, though, not with the empowered shovel.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Squid.
I forget. That off or not.
ATG is for chumps, says Atomic Blom. Hashtag shots fired.
Rude.
Very rude.
Cuts is awesome, but he's no Vagram. Hashtag Vagram for Terrain Gen 2017.
Just, it's not even a mod, just Vagram. He'll
Just
build
Vagram.
it for.
Uh-huh. Dark Breacher says, lacking proper coffee amounts, Vagram is no Vagram. That's true, 100%.
Yep.
Vagram multi-tool and empowered diamantine one or normal. This is not empowered. This is diamond all-in-one tool with silk touch on it. Now this thing is a flux infused whatever from Redstone Arsenal.
I have a few of those.
Yeah. I was using a lot of like actually additions tools like the power drill and the all-in-one tool. I was using it for a lot of big digging, but you get block desync real badly. So you get a lot of phantom blocks. And
Anyway, I can't switch back to a spider, I'll be blind.
don't you have more eyes than all of us combined?
They don't work underwater.
They don't work underwater.
I also want to wait a couple of minutes for my stone to recharge. I need a TP.
Teleport,
Teleport, sorry.
coming to what do you want to teleport to? To us?
Yeah.
Your stone. Oh, it probably has cooldown going to your place.
Yeah.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm good.
Good, Mom.
Okay, where's Aerodani?
We're going
I
right
get-
along this line.
There it is. Oh, but that kills my water breathing.
Do what?
I now have aqua affinity in replace of water breathing.
I have Aqua Affinity, Respiration 3, and Night Vision on my Supremium helmet. And it was 100% worth it.
Yeah, I just have the night vision.
For the update to go through so I can just craft all the books.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to put out a small update probably tomorrow. I was going to do it yesterday, but I got busy. I've been having problems with, well, not problems with, but I've been having arguments with my hosting service and my website backend like all week.
I can go back in my bag. There we go.
The wailing sounds of dying chickens. That's all I can hear.
You get some air real quick.
That is sandstone.
Make believe air.
Let me
Come
get
on,
some
make
air,
believe
but not for my sake, for your.
Yeah, just for yours. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Contouring the landscape. Stream contourification. Wow, this looks horrible over here.
There's sand in them there, sand.
Yep. Looks like somebody detonated TNT over here. What's going on?
The stone, having to knock out the stone with a hammer. It drops the sand down, need to fill in the gaps.
Oh, okay. Dun-dun.
And the hammer being disagreeable about what direction he wants to dig in.
Just ditch all of this. All of this. All of this. Yay!
Making progress.
My eyes were playing tricks then. It looked like the empowered one. No. For spider problems? What? Yeah, look, Cuts. Look with your special eyes. Still, Cuts is one mean carpenter. I mean, the base in Forgecraft 2.
There we go.
I mean, Forgecraft 1. I mean, Forgecraft. Whatever was no small feat. All those chisel blocks. That's true. I lost track of. Are you on Xbox?
Most of them were just like, I made schematics and just ran around pasting the schematic everywhere like the fences, but yeah.
My gauge for how difficult it was the fact that I lost track of how many times I yelled at him to finish the roof. Plain Gorilla asks, are you on Xbox? The stream title literally says PC in it. Like,
And anyway, the feature that was for flipping those things around so that I could more easily place them, it was never added in the end. I'm still waiting for that.
Yep. It's still not in the 110 version. It was a pretty awesome house, Arseg. 100%. Yeah, so let's see.
Cuts. Do you want where I am flattened out?
Hang on a sec.
Drowning chicken.
Yep. They're in sync now. It's like double drowning chicken.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go kind of crazy with a swapping wand. Give me a second. Swapping wand and a whole lot of gravel. ditch all of that. Zynga. Kaboom! Let's get that.
What's your opinion on chisel and bitsing a beach? Sounds like more effort than it's worth.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where was the question?
Blom, what's your opinion on chisel and bitsing a beach?
Well, chisel and bitsing what of the beach? Like all of it? If that's the case, you crazy. But if you're talking about like beach chairs and stuff, I would pay somebody to come do that over here.
I do. It's like I do plan on making all the colors of like hardened clay and then trying to chisel and bit some coral if I can.
Oh, wait a minute, I need to do some more trimmings.
Chisel and bit sand dollars. That too is breach.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is that you have to remember if it's going to be something underwater, you have to do it inside of a water block that we can then place underwater. And that's fine. I'm not willing to take the time to do that. Turn that off. I must not be able to hear the drowning noise anymore because I have my farm animal sounds turned so far down, my passive whatever. Okay. Now we do the same thing.
Okay, what was it that you were saying?
No, just where I am over here. I don't want this flattened
Oh, yeah,
out.
yeah, definitely.
That's not the. Yeah, I'll get the sand first.
There we go. I think I probably actually need to bring it back out a little bit. That might be a wee bit, a touch too much. Get down here and yeah, considering there's a cave there, I think that looks fine. It's nighttime again. Oh my god.
On right next to the bed.
Bleh. Never mind. I'll go back. Coop Street Cove up yet, says Dragon Racer. I mean, look for yourself, man. We do not have the interior landscaped yet, like the interior beach landscape yet. That's not done. We're gonna have to do that next week, but like the bay itself is up. Most of the steep clipping on the back of the breaker island is gonna stay. I want to bring down the sides a little bit though, and the front looks fine. Yeah, but like all of this sheer cliff edge, well, most of it is going to get landscaped down, and then probably some over here might stay steep. No, we'll see. Yeah. Okay.
Why is there a red hopper behind?
I assume that the hopper in the sky on top of that tree is something to do with what Preacher was doing with the terraformer.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
I look over, I see this blind thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Just a, it's just a, you know, it's a flying hopper. No big deal.
I'll sit in it now. Yeah, it looks good from right here. Way up high.
Bagram says, looks nice, Bagram. Thank you very much. It has taken a stupid amount of effort on a lot of people's part, so I appreciate it. Let's see.
Yeah, there has been so much digging. Just so much.
Okay. I think all of that. What I'm going to do now. Hey, we're going to connect the cross-connect the interior gravel with the exterior gravel cuts.
Yeah, but I figured you were the one who was doing all the replacements there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just confirming, you know.
Yeah.
So then what I'm going to start doing... Oh. I'm full of crap. Hang on a sec. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Those. Let's do that. That. Rid of the sandstone. There we go. Okay, now we go back here. And what I'm trying to do is make sure I get all these smooth stone and sandstone bits swapped out with either sand or gravel where is appropriate. And then this middle stretch is basically going to be kind of like a runway, so to speak, of gravel coming out and connecting with the ocean floor. I'm going to widen it out this way.
That's all.
Why is there obsidian here?
Let's see. Yeah. We can make it kind of jaggy or whatever later, I figured. Right now, I'm just cross-connecting the big areas. Okie dokie.
Does the block of obsidian I found serve a purpose?
Not that I know of.
Obsidian.
Yeah, it was somewhere over this way.
All is with. Oh, there it is.
My first thought was if there's a hopper, it's probably got some purpose or other, so I didn't bother questioning it.
I'm gonna stare at the block of the city.
I am trying to break it. There we go. I have no clue why it was there, but hey. Okay. If you look at the ocean out here, this is all gravel on the floor.
All but he squids.
Need IE lights down there to guide them. Cluck Marine. Good grief.
Like railway light strips just for the Bawai Ocean.
Every time he just went past me, all I could hear was like.
This is actually a good question. Do we want the squid to be able to get in here?
I don't care. I mean, like, what do you mean getting into where? Into the bay?
Yeah, that we're making. Yeah.
They're going to spawn in there. So, I mean, we might be able to stop the ones in the ocean from getting into the bay, but we're still going to get squid in the bay. So it seems like an irrelevant thing to worry about. So yeah, the ocean floor is gravel. I'm going to cross connect these pieces here. Make it match up. I might let Mr. Cuts do the fiddling edges, but for the most part, I'm just getting things lined up right now.
Yeah, I've done the actual edges, the sand.
Yeah, with the gravel and the sand touch, so we don't have, you know, lots of long, stupid-looking straight lines. Sound of drowning chickens. So the old game Dungeon Keeper. Who remembers that game? I think that's what it was called. I think that's what it was called. Where you are basically an evil mastermind and you run your dungeon and do what?
That's the one, alright.
Yeah, Dungeon Keeper, yeah. So you run your dungeon underground and heroes will show up at random and you have to build out your dungeon and put like quarters for your minions and training rooms and magic research rooms and stuff like this. You put down traps.
Have your imps. Make sure you can pay them their wages.
Exactly.
Go mine gold, get the imps mining gold and gems.
There is a point in that game where you have to, in order to feed your minions, you have basically chicken coops. You have space where you set up chicken coops and these little chickens wander around. And as the dungeon keeper, at any point in time, you could either pick up a chicken and throw it at one of the minions to feed them, or you could pick up the chicken and slap it. And if you slap it too much, I don't know why you would do this, but if you slap the chicken too much, it explodes in a puff of blood and feathers. So it's one of those weird things. I don't know why.
That sounds like a Warcraft feature.
Like all of the Warcraft and Starcraft games.
Yeah.
You click lots of times enough times on a critter, they'll explode.
Yes.
Like on a sheep or a bird or anything.
So yeah, basically, there's a specific kind of a squawking noise, and that's kind of what the drowning chicken noise is reminding me of. Is the squawking noise when you pick up a chicken and slap it?
On a related note, did you know that with like those games as well, if you kept clicking on the normal units, they'd eventually say different things?
Oh yeah, on on Warcraft games, yeah, that's
in WoW as well.
Yeah. In Dungeon Keeper, I'm not sure if I worried about going that far along. I know there was some stuff you could do like that, but yeah, it was a fun game. Anyway, I always said that if I was gonna start a rock band, I would start a band called Slapping Chickens, and the first album would be Blood and Feathers. It's that dumb game. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna put this.
So we have a fully functional bay by the looks of it now.
Yep.
Just about in time for the end of the stream.
Yeah.
So we need to do some. Okay, we need to do this run stretch of gravel, but that's fine. Otherwise, this stretch over here has been cross-connected, and it flows into the bay now. It looks more like it's supposed to.
Might as well bring the gravel up to that kind of same bottom line as the rest around the middle island.
Yes, I kind of figured we would do that. My big thing was just getting it connected on the lower layers.
Yeah, it's a lot of replacement.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll basically bring it all the way around this bottom. So, this, we just go all the way around here like this and do it.
Why is there a piece of cobblestone? Who did that?
Cobblestone? What?
Cobblestone.
The cobblestone was the marker for water level. That was the comparison marker between the inside and the outside of the bay.
Oh. Well, we're at the right point now, so that can go.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, I mean, basically, we have a legit cove now. We have a breaker island. We're going to have the lighthouse right here. Where I think that is... Yep, there we go. Where Greater Sea is. That's going to be the lighthouse. And I want to make it nice and tall so we can have a walkway bridge with a kind of a raised, I don't know, support structure halfway down the bridge, between the bridge and some high point right here on a tree on the breaker island. Then we can put a little shack on the bottom level of the breaker island, you know, some kind of, I don't know, whatever, fishing shack or lighthouse keeper's shack, whatnot. We can do a dock probably on the inside towards land of the lighthouse. And then the whole pirate village and the dry docks are going to be over here on the other side of our workspace from where the bay is. It's going to be awesome, yeah.
It's just been a heck of a lot of digging, but it looks good.
It looks really good.
It's the kind of thing like now that we've covered it up, you almost can't tell how much digging we've done.
Well,
so it's like we've clearly done a good job to make it look natural, but
yeah,
at the same time, it covers up all the effort.
I get a hint of how much digging was done by looking at the interior coastline, but it does not tell you exactly how much. Because, I mean, for those that don't know, this was all land. I mean, there was a line of land. If I was on this coastline right here, this part of the coast, I could walk all the way over here, and everything to the right would be land. And then I could go over here, around the breaker isle, and then all the way over here, and everything was land. That's where the barrier walls were. That's where the land started. So everything inside of that has been dug down, pushed back, and completely reformed. And it's glorious. Actually gonna take a screenshot. So task between this live stream and next is going to be finishing the gravel swapping job. The next live stream, do we have a volunteer for somebody that wants to build the lighthouse or start building the base fort, the base island?
I could do that, I guess. But I still need to do the shore and everything.
No, I figured you're going to be busy on the shore. I didn't know. If,
I could do it. I'm not sure. I'll have to come up with a book for it, but I can do it.
I'm 100% positive we can find some, you know, some screenshots of Minecraft lighthouses that you can pull from. That's not hard. Yeah. Me and Cuts are gonna have to do the coastline. If Aerodani wants to help, he can help. But one thing that we might want to start doing though is mapping out where the dry docks and the actual docks are going to be, and have somebody start filling those in. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Trying to think. I don't know. Anyway, I would like to thank everybody that's been sticking with this project so far this long. Not just all of you wonderful viewers that hang out and talk and make fun of us, but also all these folks that have been helping me dig it out and actually make this project possible. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I see a lot of possibility and potential with what we could really do. I think it's going to be cool.
Barlock's volunteering. I think It's as though something means the docks.
Yeah. Beggar was asking for a lighthouse. You know, it's why I pinged you, says Dragon Racer. Yeah. He says, hello, I can make those. Yeah, we can figure something out. We just need to start setting up where we want certain things built. Yeah, Night Pirates made the suggestion a few episodes back, a few live streams back, of putting a barbecue pit on the Breaker Island near the lighthouse. And I think that could be very cool. We could do something like that, for sure.
Need someone to come up with a unified style for the buildings as well.
Yeah. What we might do... I might do just a couple of example buildings somewhere on the coast or on the sand way over. We can do some example buildings with some example styles, and people can pull from that and use bits and pieces to make whatever they want to make. So we can figure that one out. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for coming and hanging out and being willing to watch a whole bunch of dudes dig a hole and fill it with water. I appreciate that. Let's see. We are switching over to a new bot. So far, it seems to be behaving. I do think it actually did die, though, because I haven't seen it say anything in the last, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, no, there it is. Somebody said points. And, yeah, I think it's working. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, there is no live stream tomorrow afternoon. Instead, tomorrow evenings, Friday, we're going to have the League movie night. And tomorrow is going to be, if I remember right, I think it's the Never-Ending Story and The Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, hell, I got to be there then. That's one I haven't seen, but I've been meaning to.
What, A Princess Bride or The Never-Ending Story?
Yes.
You haven't seen Princess Bride?
I haven't. I know, it's criminal. That's why I got to be there.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
This is similarly as bad as not having seen Big Trouble in Little China.
Now, this is going to be the second movie of the evening, so it's going to be late for you. But
Fine.
exactly.
You will sacrifice.
Time is irrelevant to cuts. It's okay.
Only going to be like 6:30 when he's done. It'll be fine.
Yeah, at 6 in the morning. No big deal. I will catch you folks later. Thank you very much, everybody.
Inconceivable.
Yeah. Let's pick on the new person this evening. Greater C.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any parting words of wisdom for our viewer audience?
Early to rise and early to bed makes a man healthy but socially dead.
There we go. On that note, thank you very much, everybody. Have a good evening. Bye.
Good night.
I got